I don't trip though. Kiss my ass? I don't need nobody kissing my ass. What the hell are you talking about? Everything was wrong. I mean, believe it however you want to.
I got this for you when I got you your Christmas present.
Oh gosh, now I'm gonna cry about it.
But I have to explain it.
So
Oh my God. So you know what this is?
Ew. Oh, she's crying. Oh.
Do you remember when you were a little girl and we used to go to the parking lot and it was the, remember it was the parking lot sign at the top of the pole?
Yeah.
When Courtney was a little girl, we used to always go to Disneyland and park in the parking lot, and on the top of the pillars were these amazing signs made out of tin, and on each sign there was one of the Disney characters. So we would always know where we were parked and we would say, oh, we got to go back to Tinkerbell. This gift is so sentimental and really reminds me of Courtney's childhood, and I know it'll mean a lot to her. But I still can't believe that my first and oldest is
Following Corey's recent suicide attempt after his breakup with Kendall Jenner, his health rapidly deteriorated. Despite initial stabilization, complications set in, and his prognosis has become increasingly grim. Doctors have given him a slim chance of survival, and the once strong, confident figure is now fighting for his life in the ICU. As Corey struggles to hold on, Kendall, Chris, and the rest of the family are consumed with grief, guilt, and a profound sense of helplessness. For Kendall, the pain is especially overwhelming. Already dealing with the trauma of her miscarriage and the aftermath of her breakup with Corey, she was hit with the devastating news that he was now in critical condition. The guilt she feels is unbearable, though family and friends continue to reassure her that nothing could have been done to prevent this. Kendall is left questioning herself, wondering if there was something more she could have done, some sign she missed, or an action she could have taken to prevent such a tragedy. Despite no longer being together, Kendall has continued to visit Corey in the hospital regularly. Each time, her distress is evident, and her concern for his well-being is clear. Even though their relationship ended on a sour note, Kendall still cares deeply for Corey and never wanted things to end in such a devastating way. A close insider shared, Kendall still loves Corey even after everything. She never wanted him to suffer like this. She's just beside herself with heartbreak. Kris Jenner, who had been vocal about her disapproval of Corey's actions in the months leading up to this moment, has found her stance softened after seeing him in such a fragile state. Kris is torn, an insider explained. She's furious about how things unfolded, but when you see someone in this condition, it's hard not to feel a sense of compassion. She's struggling to reconcile her anger with the reality of the situation. Kris has been in constant contact with Corey's medical team, trying to get updates while also supporting Kendall through this incredibly painful time. Kris's efforts to remain strong for her daughter are taking a toll, and it's clear that even the family matriarch is deeply affected by Corey's critical condition. She is putting on a brave face for Kendall, but insiders reveal that this is taking everything out of her. Kris, who has always prided herself on being a pillar of strength for her family, now finds herself grappling with her own emotions and regrets. She never imagined things would take such a tragic turn, the source added. The rest of the Kardashian-Jenner family is also deeply affected by Corey's situation, each member responding in their own way. Kim Kardashian, known for her pragmatic approach to family challenges, has been doing her best to provide a sense of calm and support to the family. Kim is trying to keep the family from spiraling, a source shared. She's reminding them that no one could have predicted this outcome. It's a horrible tragedy, but they need to focus on supporting each other and getting through this together. In the midst of the chaos, the family remains united in their grief and determination to help Kendall heal. However, it's clear that the weight of the situation is affecting everyone differently, with each family member trying to find their own way to cope. The hope now lies in Corey's recovery, but the emotional toll on the Jenner Kardashian family will undoubtedly continue to reverberate for a long time to come. While Kim Kardashian has been focused on supporting Kendall and ensuring that guilt doesn't consume her, Khloe Kardashian, with her nurturing and compassionate nature, has been equally affected by Corey's situation. Khloe has always had a soft spot for Corey, as insiders reveal, and she's devastated by how things have escalated. She wants the family to handle the situation with care, ensuring that emotions don't tear them apart. Khloe is deeply concerned for Corey, but her primary focus right now is making sure that Kendall is surrounded by love and support during this incredibly difficult time. With Kendall clearly in pain, Khloe has been offering her emotional support and helping her navigate the emotional complexities of the situation. As a family, they're all trying to keep it together, but the pressure is undeniably taking its toll on everyone. As Corey's condition has worsened, the entire family is feeling the weight of the situation, struggling to maintain their composure. But it's clear that the emotional strain is beginning to show, as each family member wrestles with their own feelings of guilt, sadness, and helplessness. Fans have not been slow to offer their support on social media, many expressing deep sympathy for both Corey and Kendall. Numerous messages of prayer and words of comfort have flooded online platforms. One fan wrote, "This is heartbreaking, no one should feel that hopeless," praying for Corey and the whole family. Another shared, "Kendall H. has been through so much lately, she doesn't deserve this heartbreak," wishing her strength. However, while there's been an outpouring of support, some have been critical of the Kardashian-Jenner family dynamics. Fans have pointed to the often toxic atmosphere surrounding the family's public lives, questioning whether the pressure of fame and the constant drama within the family may have played a role in Corey's mental health struggles. "This family thrives on drama," one Twitter user commented. "It's no wonder Corey couldn't handle it anymore. They need to take a long, hard look at the impact on those around them." Though harsh, this comment highlights a broader issue: the toll of mental health in high-pressure environments. The Kardashian-Jenner family has lived much of their lives under the constant scrutiny of the public eye, and the strain it puts on their relationships, mental health, and well-being is undeniable. In Corey's case, it's evident that the intense public scrutiny surrounding his relationship with Kendall likely contributed to his emotional struggles. He always felt like he was walking a tightrope, an insider shared. It was difficult for him to find a balance between being with Kendall and being thrust into the spotlight as part of the Kardashian-Jenner world. There was always an immense amount of pressure on him, and it eventually became too much to handle. In the midst of this, the family is now grappling not only with Corey's critical condition, but also with the larger implications of the pressures they face as public figures. While Kendall continues to face the emotional fallout from her relationship, with Corey, the entire family is left questioning how they can support each other while navigating the complexities of fame, personal trauma, and the intense public attention that shapes every aspect of their lives. In the midst of the heartbreak and confusion surrounding Corey's deteriorating health, sources close to him have revealed that he left Kendall a final message before his condition worsened. Described as a deeply heartfelt and emotional plea, the message expressed Corey's overwhelming love for Kendall and his profound regret over how their relationship had ended. He shared that he couldn't imagine life without her and desperately asked for her forgiveness. "You're the only person who truly understands me," he reportedly wrote, his words heavy with sorrow. This revelation has only deepened Kendall's emotional turmoil, leaving her in a state of inner conflict. Kendall now feels even more torn, as one insider explained. She desperately wants to be there for Corey in his time of need, but she is weighed down by the pain of their past and the guilt of everything that has transpired between them. Despite knowing in her heart that none of this is her fault, the message from Corey has left her questioning whether she could have done more to prevent the situation from spiraling. As Corey continues his fight for survival in the ICU, Kendall finds herself standing at an emotional crossroads. She recognizes that while she wants to offer him support, she must also focus on her own healing and well-being. Family members have been urging her to seek therapy and prioritize her mental health, aware of the immense emotional toll this crisis has taken on her. She wants to be there for Corey, but she knows she needs to take care of herself too, a close family friend revealed. It's a difficult balance. The Kardashian-Jenner family has rallied around Kendall, offering her unwavering support as she navigates this complex and painful situation. They hope she can find a way to heal while grappling with the emotional weight of Corey's condition and the difficult decisions ahead. But the question remains, can Kendall continue to stay by Corey's side while managing her own pain? Or is it time for her to step back for the sake of her own well-being? This is a question that only Kendall can answer, and the family is prepared to stand by her, no matter what path she chooses. As the situation remains uncertain, the family is left to cope with the shock, guilt, and overwhelming grief that has come with Corey's critical condition. What do you think? Should Kendall stay by Corey's side during this incredibly difficult time, or is it time for her to focus on her own healing? How should the Kardashian-Jenner family navigate this moment of crisis? Share your thoughts in the comments below.